Antec has been on a roll with recent cases, and it's no exception with C7 ARGB. This is the best Antec case so far, perfectly executed in every way, and they nailed it with the build quality as well with the price.
Looking for affordable Windows or Office keys? Look no further, I got you covered. Head over to scdkey.com, pick your Windows edition, use my discount code LE25 to get a 25% on any Windows or Office products. Once you complete your order, after a few seconds you will receive your code. In Windows, go to Settings, there should be an Activate Windows prompt at the bottom. Click that, enter your code and wait for Windows to finish activation. To check the activation status, use the command prompt with the command slmgr.vbs/xpr and you should receive a notification that the machine is permanently activated. Once again, use code LE25 at scdkey.com.
This is a panoramic 270-degree view case, or let's be honest, it's a fish tank case, okay? But it's not like any other fish case on the market. The design is great with side and front bottom air intake panels, and a neat silver strip to separate the bottom chamber from the upper chamber with integrated I/O panel in the middle. Dimensions here are 485 deep, 241 wide and 504 mm high. The glass panels are 4 mm thick tempered glass, and on the black model they are slightly tinted, while on the white model it's a clear glass. Taking the panel off is easy, simple tab system that holds it in place. Just pull it towards you and it will come off. The front glass piece is also removable for an easier building process, and the case doesn't flex at all. I think that you immediately noticed that it supports back connect motherboards like all cases should in 2024 and 2025. It also has rubber grommets on the holes where it matters in case you are using regular motherboards here. Speaking of, the motherboard size support is up to extended ATX and of course standard back connect ATX boards as well. There is plenty of space inside the case. You have up to 180 mm for the CPU tower coolers or 450 mm for big GPUs, so literally anything on the market will fit in this case. Also, in case you are using an AIO on the side, it will not interfere with the big GPUs since it has clearance for that too. And there is also a little tab or a metal thingy here that you can remove to accept AIOs in combination with the fans. Okay, moving to the good stuff here. The case comes with 4 pre-installed fans, 3 120mm on the side, reverse fan blade fans and one 140mm fan in the rear. All fans are PWM of course and ARGB enabled. Fan support on the side is up to 3 120mm fans, and that are the only sizes supported for the side installation, and up to 360mm radiator support. At the rear you are looking at 120 or 140mm fan support with sliding rails for both sizes, so you can slide the fan up or down if needed of course. Top panel is also removable from the back, held in place also by a peg system, so just pull it up from the back and it will pop off. You can mount 3 120mm fans here or 2 140mm fans here and up to 360mm radiators. Unfortunately, using 2 80mm rads here can be troublesome, so beware of that as it might interfere with the top of your motherboard, so I warn you. On the bottom you can mount up to 3 120mm fans and utilize the side panels, I mean utilize the air coming through them. They are magnetically held in place, and both the side one and the front one have dust filters on them. Plus there is a full-length dust filter at the bottom which is pulled from the front like it should be. The front I/O panel is neatly integrated on the silver strip that visually separates the glass chamber from the PSU chamber. It has a power button, RGB switching button which can be used as a reset button if you wire it like that. It has USB-C 10GB port, 1 microphone headphone combo jack and 2 USB 3.0 ports. Looking at a case at the rear side reveals the fully open PCI slots, plus you can rotate the bracket and utilize it for vertical GPU mounting. You would still be needing a separate riser cable, but nevertheless this is a great option to have. The PSU is installed from the back of the case via the included bracket. Oh boy, things get much more interesting when you remove the back panel. It is perforated for the side fan intake, but it also is perforated on the other side too. You see why. Case is exceptionally clean here. There is a bracket on the right side that is also a drive bay. You can use it to mount 4 drives, 2 3.5 and 2 2.5 inch drives, or 4 2.5 inch drives only. But there is also another hard drive or SSD spot in the bottom chamber as well. Behind door number 1, there are your front I/O cables and routing channels, Velcro straps and zip tie points, but also a PWM and ARGB hub with total support for 5 devices. Space behind the door is 32mm, so this gives you a plenty of space for cable management with PSU support for sizes up to 210mm as well. But of course, how does it perform? I mean, it all looks fine and dandy, but is it any good? Ryzen 7 7800X3D paired with Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 AIO and RTX 4070 Ti Super GPU. I mean, you can't top the Arctic AIO, especially in such a good case. CPU temps were never above 69 degrees, gaming was in mid-40s, lower 50s depending on the title. Idle was 35 degrees, which is something I did not see in a while on Ryzen 7000 series, maxing out at only 69 degrees. GPU without any fans at the bottom hits 53 max while gaming, and it idles at 28 degrees. Adding additional bottom fans gives it a slight boost for idle temps, 1 degree actually, but max did not change. But sound profile did change, so you can add fans or not, that is depending on you. So there you go, it can perform for just $139. Antec nailed it with the design and features of this case. Honestly, if there is anything negative that I can say about it, maybe, just maybe, that you can't remove the side fan bracket to install fans outside of the case. It's easier for AIO mounting, but come on, it's all so easily accessible that this is not even an issue. Scratch that, no negative stuff. There is rarely a case with nothing negative about it. Antec is killing it lately, they gave their best here, build quality is especially good, best so far that Antec has produced, and I think that with 4 pre-installed fans here, and mind you the looks as well with reverse blades on the side and the price, Antec literally nailed it. Add super clean cable management at the back with doors and everything. 10 out of 10 for this case, and I hope Antec will continue to surprise us in the future as well. See you in the next one, guys. Oh, and you know the drill. Sub, like and share. Stay good. See you.